Divine Feminine, welcome to your bi-weekly reading. So I'm going to go ahead and pull on some general energy. Not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. The messages are also timeless, so whenever you happen to click on the reading, that's when the energy can resonate the most. Happy Mother's Day to all of you who serve in a mother capacity, in a mother role. Whether you have biological children, adopted, foster parent, you have to assume responsibility for your siblings, cousins, whatever role you serve in. As a mother figure, happy Mother's Day to you. And I hope that it is beautiful, that it is blessed. You have peace, definitely relax, rest. Hello, Ladybug 13. Thank you so much for tuning in. So I'm going to go ahead and tap in. We're already at a minute. Spirit, give me some energy for the Divine Feminine. What is the energy? Give me some messages for the Divine Feminine. What is the energy, Spirit? Okay. I have the Magician. Beautiful. We have Virgo, Gemini energy, Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like something is moving forward. Something is moving forward like at a rapid pace for some of you. Your ships are coming in. I'm hearing gratitude. I feel like you're going to receive a lot of messages of gratitude. Positive energy coming towards you. People are really going to give you your flowers, your justice. Like, this is your season of justice. This is your season of positivity, peace, harmony, balance being restored in your life here, Divine Feminine. And you've been manifesting this. You've been calling this in. For some of you, it's been a long wait, but it's finally here. Something could be significant about 3 months ago or 3 months from now that you're viewing this reading, this live. So let's go ahead and tap in and see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, tell me, why is the Magician here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? Why is the Magician here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message? I have the Prince of Swords, so we have the Hacker. Tell me more. For some of you, there's somebody trying to look into you, research you. Knight of Wands. Something got to do with this Knight of Wands energy. Something got to do with a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody's trying to look you up here. Somebody's trying to manifest you. Something can have to do with online, your online presence. And then look, Sagittarius came out. Temperance. And then we have the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. I'm just getting like somebody's just now like discovering you or starting to pay attention to you. Somebody's now like viewing you in a different light, or this could be your energy. You can now be viewing someone else in a different light. Why is Temperance here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy, Spirit? I have the Five of Cups. So over time, somebody is now in the energy of regret. But it's taken someone a while to get here, Divine Feminine. Tell me more about Temperance. I have the Seven of Cups. So something wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. Something was an illusion. Somebody thought they had more than they actually did. Like, this is somebody who thought they had more options, more opportunities than they actually had. Tell me more about the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? Why is the Five of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message, Spirit? I have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so somebody was dealing with a third-party energy. Somebody regrets that. Somebody can actually be like in law school or a law student. I'm hearing teacher. Tell me more about costume designer. Why is the Princess of Cups here? I have Death in the reverse, Scorpio energy. I feel like somebody was too nice. in a situation, was too generous. Divine Feminine, this could be your energy. And for someone, I'm getting like an energy of continuously taking someone back, wanting to see the good in the person and not allowing the cycle, the change to happen, the cycle to close. Give me an energy for the Princess of Cups. Why is the Princess of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? Six of Pentacles. Tell me more about death in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Yeah. This is a situation where you kept giving. Somebody kept giving, kept sowing into a situation where there was really no emotional connection. It's giving me the energy of somebody doing so much, like really going out of their way, or Divine Feminine, you really going out of your way just to try to prove yourself or to get someone to love you, to want to be devoted to you. Tell me more about tell me more about death in the reverse. Why is this here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message? Why is this here, Spirit? Yep, Knight of Cups. But somebody wasn't looking for love. Somebody was literally just looking for a good time. But again, like, someone kept investing, really kept doing their part, trying to show up as best as they could, or you trying to show up as best as you could. But again, somebody wasn't on your time. This person wasn't looking for the same thing you were looking for, Divine Feminine, that you held dear, you held close to you. Somebody also spent a lot of money being in this Knight of Cups energy, this seducer energy, taking people out, splurging, whining and dining. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? The number 1 could be significant. 1111. Somebody could be seeing that number, those numbers. I have the Magician again. Heavy on the Virgo, heavy on the Gemini energy. You know what? I'm hearing take care of them. Somebody could not be looking for someone, you know, to be there for them. Somebody who's going to reciprocate. Somebody who genuinely loves and cares about them. Now that's what this person is seeking. Tell me more about the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Six of Pentacles here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? The Four of Wands, completion. Now somebody's looking for a relationship. Now they want balance. Now they want, you know, the white fence, the, you know, 2.5 children, the whole 9. Now somebody is ready. Tell me more about the Magician. Why is the Magician here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? Why is the Magician here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message, Spirit? I have the 8 of Wands. It's like somebody's trying to move very fast. That's what this is. For some of you, this person moved too fast. That's what this is. They're realizing they moved too fast when it came to a connection, a partnership, or you're realizing this, you moved too fast. You should have taken your time with this person. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, Pisces energy. Somebody keeps secrets. Somebody definitely don't have the best intentions. Tell me more about the Knight of Wands. I have the Lovers, Gemini energy. You know what? Okay. This is giving me the energy of you can't change anyone. You can't fix anyone. I feel like for some of you, whoever this Knight of Wands energy is to you, it's like you held on to the dream of like one day settling down with this person, of them, you know, giving up that fast life, the player lifestyle, in order to be committed to you. I feel like that's what somebody was picturing. That's what you wanted. Give me an energy for the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here for the Divine Feminine? I have thank you. You wanted a commitment. That's what this is. You wanted this person to commit to you, to marry you. But like I said, somebody wasn't looking for love. They were not on that type of time. They really did not. want to settle down. They just wanted to have fun, live the fast life. 8 of Wands. Somebody can move very quickly between partners as well. Tell me more about the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? I have the Princess of Swords, the Activist. I feel like somebody was determined, like somebody really wanted to hold on to what the relationship could be instead of what it really was. 3 of Wands. Somebody's like waiting on someone to come back and commit to them, marry them. Somebody's still waiting on an energy. That's what this is. Give me a message for the Activist, Princess of Swords. Why is this here? For some of you, somebody promised. Somebody said, you know what? I'm going to come. You know what? This is giving me the energy of someone saying, you know what? I'm out here. I'm running the streets. I'm dealing with, you know, X, Y, Z. But once I'm done with this lifestyle, I'm going to commit to you. I'm going to choose you. I'm going to marry you. That's what this energy is giving me. Strength, Leo energy. I feel like somebody's determined to get the commitment, though. For some of you, somebody is determined to wait. This person could have you waiting or could have had you waiting. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message? Somebody's in jail. Somebody's incarcerated. Somebody went to jail. Okay. So be mindful of this energy who is promising you the sun, the moon, and the stars. Because the only reason they're doing it is because they're either locked up or they're in this 10 of Wands. Like they're in a situation that is putting them in this oppression energy. Somebody feel weighed down. They have a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities. So they look to you, the light, the sun, the star. You could have Leo or Aquarius highly aspected as a way out, as their ticket out of a hard situation. So be mindful. Also, where this person is in jail, this is somebody that could want you to put money like on their books, commissary. I feel like this is somebody that's just using you, because I'm telling you, like, if this person was out, it'll be the same thing. They wouldn't be saying all of this stuff. Oh, I want to marry you. I want to be with you. I want to commit to you. This person wouldn't even be thinking about that. They'll still be playing the field. Give me an energy for oppression. Why is oppression here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? Why is oppression here for the Divine Feminine? They have the Queen of somebody's saying they're going to marry you. They want to, you're my wife. They could already be calling you their wife or their husband. Be like, you're my wife. You my spouse. Give me an energy. This is my wife right here. And there's no ring in sight. Not even an engagement. Not even a promise ring. Give me an energy for the 3 of Wands. Why is the 3 of Wands here? I have the 4 of Cups and the Hangman in the reverse, Pisces energy. This is somebody that likes to rush into situations. They like to do things without thinking. This is somebody too with this luxury energy, 4 of Cups. This is somebody who's very lazy. This is someone that really don't want a lot out of life. They are comfortable where they are. This is somebody who's not going to work hard for anything. They don't like to, they don't trust the wait. This is someone that likes, thank you, Spirit, quick, fast cash. Like this is somebody like they want things to come to them very quickly, very easily. They don't believe in hard work. They don't believe in waiting. They don't believe in taking their time. That's why the 8 of Wands here. This is somebody that likes to move very quickly. Why is the 4 of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message? Why is the 4 of Cups here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy, Spirit? Why is the 4 of Cups here? But it only gives them the 7 of Pentacles, failure. Yeah, with this person, things definitely do not work out. It never works out how they intended because they don't take their time. They want to live the fast life. They don't want to change. They just want things their way. This is someone who's not open to seeing the bigger picture. They just like to rush into situations. And unfortunately for some of you, it's situations that they can't really get out of. Like I said, for some of you, somebody is incarcerated. Somebody is going through some type of legal issues. Like this part, thank you, Spirit. Doing it this way is just getting this person in this failure energy. That's what somebody is seeing or they're about to see. Like living how they're living, it's just going to get them in the Seven of Pentacles, the energy of failure. Things are not going to go how they wanted to. They're not going to succeed. They're not going to be able to move forward. Their ships are not going to come in. Things are not going to work out. In order for this person to progress, they have to realize that change is necessary. And don't expect for this person to change for you. Because when you're talking about change, you're talking about elevation, you're talking about transformation, that is like a self journey. This person has to want to do it for himself or herself. That's the only way they're truly going to be committed to it, for self. Because at the end of the day, you can leave, you can walk away, and they'll just have self. Or divine feminine, if this is your energy, whatever changes you make, you do it for self. Don't do it for anybody else, because that person could leave, that person could walk away, and you just gonna have you. And then what you're gonna do, go back to the same way of living because that person isn't there anymore. So just make sure whatever choices, decisions you're making is because you want to do it genuinely. You're ready for it. You're ready for the change. Give me an energy for the Eight of Wands. Why is the Eight of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message? Why is the Eight of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy, Spirit? I have the Three of Cups. Yeah, I'm hearing celebrate. For some of you, you're definitely about to have a reason to celebrate. We have the number 3 here 3 times, 3 of Wands twice, and now the 3 of Cups. So somebody could be seeing 333. But again, for some, going back to this masculine or feminine energy, somebody just likes to have fun. They like to move fast. They like to party. They're not really taking life seriously, and they're trying to manifest like their dreams, but they're not doing anything to make room for the opportunities. They're just still staying the same. Tell me more about the Magician. Why is the Magician here for the Divine Feminine? What is the... I'm telling you, somebody's promising you they're going to marry you. I'm going to choose you. Don't believe it. Seven of Swords came out. Don't believe it. Somebody's a liar. They're cunning. They're going to tell you what you want to hear to get what they want. Like I say, somebody lived the fast life. They chase their dreams, but they only chase things that come easy to them. They don't want to put in the work. They rush into things. And I'm hearing what's next. For some of you, this is what's coming in. So be mindful. Use your discernment. Tell me more about the Three of Fire. Why is the Three of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? What is the energy? Why is the Three of Wands here for the Divine Feminine? What is the message, Spirit? The Page of Pentacles. This person, Spirit is just saying this person don't have anything. If you're trying to build a future with this person, I feel like somebody is. This person don't have anything. They're a page. They really don't have anything to offer. For some of you, Four of Cups, this person can barely take care of themselves, let alone somebody else, let alone have a family. Give me a final message for the Divine Feminine. What is the energy? Give me some final messages for the Divine Feminine. What is the message, Spirit? The Empress. So this could be somebody you have a child with. Libra, Taurus energy. Yeah, this is somebody you have a child with. Five of Wands, but it's tough. It's a struggle. It really is. There could be a lot of back and forth. For some of y'all, y'all can barely get along. Like you're good one minute and then you're arguing the next. This person could also put you in competition with other people as well. I feel like you're meant to do more. You're meant to have more. Queen of Cups to the Star. Aquarius energy. You just have to see it in yourself. You have to realize that it's a 10 of Cups in the reverse. It's karmic. It's not going to fulfill you. You're just going to be stuck in a karmic cycle. Tower in the reverse is like you're avoiding. For some of you, you're avoiding the change. This person is avoiding the change as well. Like they don't want to grow up. They don't want to transform. But you're also avoiding change by holding on to the situation, and you know it. I feel like for some of you, you've already outgrown this person. You desire more in life, and you know that this person is not on the same page as you. And I feel like for some of you, this has a lot to do with you having a kid. I feel like, when there was no child involved, it was okay. You both running the streets or just having fun, living life, and not really having to take too many things seriously. But now that a kid is in the picture or children are in the picture, somebody has two, it's different. You're motivated, or more motivated than you were before. Spirit is saying, I have something to live for. So I feel like that's how someone feels. You may have even said that for some of you. But life is just different. But this person still hasn't changed. Somebody still has not, risen to the call. They're not matching your energy. So I feel like this person is a representation of the old you, the old way of life, the old way, the old you. That's what I'm getting. Like this person represents who you used to be. And not that you completely took on their energy, but I'm just saying like the type of lifestyle. Like I said, going out, having fun, not really having a lot of responsibility. Like that's what this person represents. The past. But not the present, not who you are, not who you are becoming, what your life is transforming into. Things are different. Like I said, for some of you, you're a parent now. So let's pull some more final energy. Spirit, give me some more final messages for the Divine Feminine. Give me some more final messages for the Divine Feminine. What is the energy, Spirit? Give me some final messages. Okay. I trust my intuition. You already know what it is. You already know, like, something not going to work. Especially when this person is incarcerated. I keep picking up on that energy. I am celebrated. Celebrate you. And then I'm getting to somebody's going to be spending Mother's Day alone. Like, this person is not even going to be around to celebrate you. Being the mother of their child, their children. But Spirit is saying that's okay. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate the good work, the hard job that you have been doing as a parent. For some of you too, you could have went back to school or could be finishing school. The numbers 7, the number 6, 15, 51, 1 or 5 could be significant. Let's get you a self-care message. Spirit, give me a self-care message for the Divine Feminine. What is the energy? But I'm telling you, don't buy into it. Don't buy into it. Because it's like if you do, it's not going to work. And I just keep going back to the 4 of Cups. This is somebody, too, that could be very lazy. And I'm also picking up on childish energy. They're not going to bring much to the table. Like, you will end up being the responsible one. For some of you, you will end up being the breadwinner. Give me a final message for the Divine Feminine. What is the energy? Give me a final message for the Divine Feminine. What is the message, Spirit? Create art. Yes. For some of you, it's time for you to tap into your skills, your abilities, your natural talents. Paint, draw. I'm even getting write. Especially, during times of stress. Then I have aromatherapy as well. So creating, drawing, writing, painting, aromatherapy. I'm even hearing yoga, just focusing more on your health. Doing things that is going to bring you peace. calm, serenity. Somebody's name could be Serenity or begin with the letter S. I'm also hearing Steve, and I'm also hearing Samantha. Also meditate. Meditation is going to be good for you as well, Divine Feminine. Spirit is saying make this month about you. And I know it's Mother's Day, you know, Sunday, but Spirit is saying not just Sunday. Make this month about you. So, I mean, at least one day. Okay, so starting from the time you watch this reading, for the next 4 weeks, one day out of each week, do something for yourself that is going to help you relax. Even if it's just read a book, even if it's just meditate, listen to some music. At one day a week, do something that is just for you and nobody else. Divine Feminine. Take some time for yourself, even if it's just 30 minutes. Make it for you. Somebody also likes to make costume jewelry, earrings specifically. I feel like either you're already selling online or you will be soon. I also feel like God is going to be pouring a lot of ideas into giving you a lot of ideas here, Divine Feminine. Somebody's going to be receiving a lot of downloads as well, a lot of messages. Make sure you listen to your intuition. I'm also hearing something about resources. Trust the resources. Something have to do with you researching something online. I'm also hearing something about a partnership. Something has to do with someone you're going to be partnering with, teaming with. Something deals with a company or some type of project endeavor. I'm hearing Let's Get Married by Jagged Edge, and then I'm hearing Marry You Soon. So for someone, you could be in the process of getting married. I'm hearing engaged. Somebody has like a new man in their life, and this is who you're going to get married to. Something could have happened 3 months ago. You could have met someone 3 months ago. I'm hearing something about eyeshadow and makeup. I mean, I'm hearing something about eyeshadow and jewelry. That's what I meant to say. For some of you, you are going to be doing something like dealing with fashion, makeup. Again, emphasis on jewelry pieces. Start that business. Spirit is saying, what are you waiting for? Start that business. Some of you may start like doing something with herbs and selling it online. Something has to do with hair care as well. I'm hearing some type of growth oil. And I'm hearing something about patches of hair. So somebody, either you already have come up with this or it's something that you will be coming up with soon. But this is your reading, Divine Feminine. Definitely take what resonates. Like the video. And thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you again, Ladybug13, for tuning in. My share, thank you for tuning in. Again, happy Mother's Day to all of you who celebrate. And tomorrow I will be putting out some shorts. So definitely stay tuned for that. Look out for those. And then Sunday I'll come back with the top 2 signs that got the most views. But enjoy the rest of your night, your evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.